Hey, what's going on, guys? This is my Swiss Army Volcano stove. I'm just going to kind of real quickly go through everything and break it down real quick. So it's got this wire handle right here that folds up and keeps everything in place. Folds down so you can hold the stove. Cup pops off, and it's got wire handle so that while it's sitting on the stove, if you go to pull it off, you're not going to burn your hand. And it comes with a 1-quart aluminum container with a cork top. Not too thrilled about the cork top. I'm going to try and figure out a way to modify it so that it'll either be secure better or a different top or even just a different bottle. Here's the stove itself. It's got holes along the top and bottom for good air circulation and a door to light your fuel source, whether it be the tablets or sterno kit or even just sticks and wood. I haven't used this system yet. My dad sent this to me in the mail yesterday, and my first impression is that it's a really good system. It looks solid. It's really rugged. Looks like it's been used. Got a couple dings and stuff in it, but overall first impression, it looks like a good system. Other than the already mentioned cork top. So I'm gonna try and cook some food in it today, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so seeing as though this is like a backpacker's stove, you know, put it in your pack and your bug out bag and stuff like that. You can use a bunch of different ways to cook with this. As I've already mentioned, you can put sticks and twigs. A sterno kit will fit inside there, or little tablets I've heard are really good. Or you can also use the coal off of your already made fire, and you can place them inside this door, and those are really hot and those work real well. But since I don't have an already going fire, what I'm going to use, I'm just going to use an old-fashioned charcoal. So I'm going to drop a couple of these in the top, light them up, and see how well it goes. Okay, so my matchlight charcoal is going. So we're just going to kind of let this sit and let it actually, get gray and stuff like that, and let it coal over. Okay, so the coals are going nice and hot, and as you can see, I've moved my location to the grill because my little platform was getting crap burned out of it. This is getting really hot, so I'm going to put some water on it right now and try and get it boiling. So I'm gonna pouring up some water right here, and the cup just goes right onto the top there, and I'm just gonna let it sit and see how long it takes to boil. Okay, I used this piece of aluminum here to kind of keep the top on, help it boil a little faster. And as you can see, it's got a nice rolling boil, and it took about, you can see my watch here, 23 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in my food. Let that boil up. I'm going to put this top on, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right. So as you can see, my stuff is now done. I have my little packet of seasoning here, and kind of stir that around, and I'll kind of let you look at it. I've got my beef broth in there, but it's still boiling. So I'm gonna heat that up, and that's gonna be delicious. All right, I'm back now using the entire system. I'm just gonna kind of go through it real quick and give you my evaluation of what I thought with this, starting with the cup. The cup worked really great. The wire handles worked great as long as you didn't have them close to the cup like that. They didn't get hot, so you could pull it on and off the stove without burning your hands. So I thought that was really good. It also kind of scorched on the cup itself, and I was able to clean it off really easy with just like a scratch pad and just cleaned off really seamlessly. So that makes it really easy to maintain. The stove worked really great. It channeled all the heat up into the cup, so that was a good use of my fuel. It didn't. It was probably hot till about here. So if you're using the system to cook and get warm, it probably wouldn't be a great system for that. But as far as cooking, it worked great. The handle itself was a lifesaver. I had to move it off of my little wooden platform because it was burning. I didn't really think about that too well. But after repositioning it, I realized that was a godsend just to be able to move it safely and not try and get gloves or anything and burn the snot out of my hands. Plus, after I was done, I could just dump the coals out without burning myself. The canteen, I didn't use the canteen to boil anything, though I don't think it's a bad canteen. It's lightweight. It's almost 1 quart of water. The only thing I have through this whole system is that cork top. So as I said, I'm going to try and see if I can modify that and see if I can make it work better for me, because that's not the most secure thing in the world unless you jam it down in there really, really good. But in a pinch, it'll work. And so that's my evaluation. I love this system. It worked great. Can't wait to use it in the field. If you guys got any other additional comments or ideas or stuff like that for me, just let me know, and I'd love to hear about it. Thanks, guys. Always stay prepping.